Hello, hello again. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. I'm a little drunk, so bear with me. But last time I was trying to unlock Paladin, and I needed to do those prerequisites, and the thing about that was we had to go to this cave, and we got to go to a stalactite, and so we're back in Ordell's Cave. I don't believe we have a map for this place, but we do have the sneak spell. And we'll get our trust out just in case. We'll get out Velanaril and Halver. Because of Halver's crazy TP acquisition, he's probably enough. Let's see. We're in... Oh, we don't have a map. Okay. Okay, we're... Okay. Oh, dear. Roy Jai Route? Or is it like... Royal Route? Or... I don't know how to say that. It's... French as hell. A lot of these things in this cave won't be able to aggro us, but most of them aggro by sneak anyway. That's why I haven't bought Invisible yet, and I'm not bothering with it just yet. I've been sort of up to things. You'll notice that I'm wearing Centurion's scale mail. I actually tried to get one of the purple belt items between episodes, and I did some leveling on Ranger. Mainly to free up inventory space from those bronze bolts that I bought before. Man, that was alliterative unintentionally. And oh, come on, brain. Don't be like this. But I didn't have any hard set things I wanted to work towards, so I was just sort of wandering aimlessly between recordings. Because I wanted to unlock these jobs. Like, I want to unlock jobs and then I want to bring them up to speed in the 30s. So I can kind of like, I don't know, it's not that I want to level everything evenly, but I want to level things in a way that lets you see more of the game and the job quests and things in a controlled manner at a reasonable pace. That, so like you're not getting information overload, right? Like there's faster ways to level. Like I am definitely not the fastest leveler in the world. There's like speedruns that level one job to 99 in like under 16 hours or something like that because they've planned out the route. They do it during anniversary, so they get the anniversary EXP band. They buy the craftable EXP bands. I think there's some sort of craftable EXP band now because I saw it on the auction house. I wish I'd bought one a few days ago. A few days ago it was going for 40k, but recently it was going for, you aggro by sight, you son of a bitch. But that's why we have trust out. I hit the rest for MP or something. Oh, those aren't scrolls of anything that I want. I really wish one of these fuckers would drop a scroll of... words are hard. A scroll of slow. I haven't checked the price for that, but it's one of the most useful spells in the game. And, Yeah, so... Oh, come on. You're black magic, dude. Unless you drop blaze spikes, I don't give a damn. Sorry about this. Didn't quite realize. What's that say? Oh, that's a Unity message that I don't care about right now, and probably won't ever care about. Okay. So I think we want to keep going south. Oh, come on. How many fucking goblins are in this cave? Sorry, y'all. It's not that they're hard, like, it's not that they're difficult. Like, even without MP, I could probably solo one. It's just, you know, I'm trying to do things. And I'm not exactly 100% sure where I'm going. I know where I need to go. I know what it looks like. I have a vivid memory of it. But I don't remember the way there. Oh, and look, another goblin. I should have bought invisible. This guide is terrible. It said if you're under level 40, you'll need sneak. And then like the only sight monster it mentioned was like, oh, near the place where you get the key item, there could be a bomb, and those are sight. And so you'll have to wait for it to move out of the way, or you'll have to kill it. And it's like, okay, cool. And it's like, oh, all these goblins though. All these goblins. Like, unless I'm headed just the completely wrong way. Maybe I should look at a map. That's one thing about this game. Even with a guide, the I think we need okay, so we need to go back, it looks like, because we went the entirely wrong way. No wonder the guy didn't mention that crap. It's me that's the idiot, it turns out. But also, screw taking longer. I'm gonna get out a couple more trusts, because there's no reason not to. I'm not here to skill up. I'm not here to waste time. Although I've already wasted time. Way back at the entrance to the cave, we should have taken a right past whatever that French-ass dude's name was. Instead of walking through the water, we should have gone the other way. It turns out. Also, I heard they reduced the respawn time on dungeon monsters. It used to be 9 to 16 minutes depending on the dungeon. And I think in Ordell's Cave it was 9 minutes. But I think it's a flat 5 minutes now across all dungeons. Which is both cool and not. It's cool because if you need to kill monsters, awesome. And if there's a lottery spawn notorious monster necessitating that you kill more monsters, amazing, you know. But are these aggressive? Okay, good. If there's not, though, I mean, it's just basically, like, if you kill anything, it's gonna come back real quick, so better know where you're going and what you're doing. Unless you want to be bogged down fighting all the time. Or, alternatively, if I had the invisible spell, I wouldn't have to worry about this crap. But I don't have the invisible spell, so it's my own fault. But they're asking for, like, the last time I looked at it on the auction house, the first time I looked at it, it was 20k. And the next time I looked at it, it was 30k. And, you know, I just don't want to pay that much for a spell. I don't know if you can buy it anywhere. I haven't looked it up, and I should do that. But I'm pretty sure it's one of the spells you find off of magic casting monsters, like goblin leechers and stuff. Because all the magic that lets you avoid detection, it's magic that it's white magic and it's enhancing magic technically. So, you know, it's not found on like black mage monsters or anything. Fairly annoying, honestly. Also, I started recording this a bit late, and there's a good chance we'll be interrupted like within the next 30 or 40 minutes by Comcast kicking my internet off for like 10 minutes. Which really really grinds my gears. Like if that happens, I won't split record, I'll probably just stop. But unless it's like in the middle of a cutscene or something, in which case I'll just pony up and lose some sleep. But okay, so we're going the right way now, I think. And I dressed my MP, but I'm lazy. Also, none of this stuff aggroes anyway yet, so whatever. We're basically going to spiral around, and then we're going to wind up on another map. And after we spiraled around, we'll need to hug the right-hand wall. And I'm pretty sure we can just go ahead and hug the right-hand wall now, because there's only one direction to the spiral. And if we hadn't gotten the Carbuncle's Ruby already, then we could kill these thread leeches and they'd have a chance to drop it. But we got it already, so we don't even need to worry about them. And also, I managed to walk into an area that was raining when I was trying to get my purple belt item earlier. And that was cool. Also mildly annoying. Because I actually, like, it started raining and I was like, well, if you're already in the zone, your Carbuncle's Ruby doesn't actually do anything. So you have to go zone out of the zone you're in and zone back in and hope that it didn't stop raining or didn't stop the weather that you wanted. So unlocking Summoner is a pain in the ass. But that's okay because we can deal with inventory -1 until we get it. Also, you can actually drop the Carbuncle's Ruby and farm another one, and your progress won't have been stymied. The game keeps track of it, regardless of if you keep the ruby or not. So, if you drop the ruby, you won't be able to make progress on it. But if you absolutely need to drop the ruby, you can. It's just not recommended. Oh, they weren't aggressive earlier. So we just hug the right-hand wall, as far as I can tell from this map that I've looked up. A lot of maps in this game are actually really simple, but the game has always sort of relied on you not having a map to make you feel lost. And I know for a fact that a lot of people can't handle that. They can't handle walking around without a map. So most people in this game went out of their way to quest for maps when maps were almost all quested. Like, the only maps you could buy before they did convenience updates was like city maps, immediate city area maps, and then like a few... Ah, there's aggro. There's the aggro that I was promised. Now, sometimes you notice the sound go out on my like weapon skills and stuff, like it doesn't make any sound. I set the sounds to like the maximum simultaneous amount of sounds you can have, and so I don't know why I don't know why about anything, but we're basically here, by the way. You see those stalactites and stalagmites? Yeah, this is where we need to be. And supposedly a bomb can spawn in here or something. But we'll put on sneak just in case stuff respawns or whatever. But we need to like... I don't know if it's this glittering pool. Place your hands into the pool. And then like... There's a question mark. Obtain key item stalactite dew. Is that all that I needed to do? That's not what this guide says, right? Let's see, go on in. To your left, touch the question mark that rests in the pool of water. Quickly search for the second question mark near the center of the room to receive the key item stalactite dew. If you did not receive the key item, you missed a step or you took too long between the two question mark points. Okay, so yeah, we got it. That's not exactly how I remember it going, though. Like, what I remember was like these two stalactites over here, or maybe the one over there, under, you know, under that bright one, and like going back and forth between them or something. But it's been an awfully long time. And I mean that. It's been an awfully long time. I am not an accurate source of information for very much in this game anymore. Which I'm sorry to say, really. But it's true. Like, I don't know as much as the people who stuck around do. And I haven't been keeping up with every single little update. So I'm kind of, like, I remember a lot. Like, I'm definitely better off than any newbie. But I don't know what the best stuff in the game is anymore. I don't know what, like, the technical best job is. I don't know any of that meta crap. I just know that this game is fun. And you're better off not treating it like a job. You're better off not taking it so seriously that like your mind breaks whenever you don't get a drop or you don't get what you are after immediately. It's definitely one of those things where it is better for you if you can relax while you play. and laugh at yourself if you fail. And just have a good time, you know? Because the Reaper comes for us all, and when he does, it really doesn't matter how many relic weapons you have, or you know, how many millions of gil you've earned. You know, just that you had a good time while you were living, and you made it out okay. You were ready to go, you know? You're not the type of person to regret stuff or miss the fact that you missed out on getting some item that could only benefit you, or only, you know, stroke your ego and whatnot. More idiotic camera panning with this guy. Squire certificate, huh? Oh, is that a permanent key item? Oh, okay. I don't know who this fucking Balasil guy is supposed to be. I don't know why the game is regarding him as so important, but we get camera panning every time we talk to the fucker. Yeah, I'm ready, dude. I've been ready for this. And trust me with this book, huh? The way of the sword is the way of action. Book of tasks, okay? The greatest knights in all the land are watched by others from high nest. The watcher knows the task at hand. When lost, go east to know the west. Okay, so basically that's a hint that we need to talk to people in the east and the west. And honestly, I'm just gonna look this up because I don't remember their names. This is the Paladin quest finally. Get the riddle. Speak to Banis at H9 and Kahormi or something like that at J9. So H9, where's that? Okay, that's like, huh, okay. They said watches, right? So they gotta be up high. And this guide says they're on a parapet. So, wait, no, that goes up into like a building, right? Don't want to go that high yet. Man, imagine being that NPC. Every time this little kid completes a little circuit, you gotta say thank you to him. Ugh, disgusting. No, we don't want the Mithra, right? We want... There's gotta be an Elven up here, right? Banis, yeah. Yeah. Here, take this. The rest you must figure out for yourself. Book of the West. You may not know what to do, but do not fret. You have all the time you need. That could sum up this entire game, like, really easy. There is one whose body breaks. Death it deals and death it reaps, and in the sky a beacon makes. Where it sits, the night soul sleeps. One whose body breaks, death it deals and death it reaps, and in the sky a beacon makes. Where it sits, the night soul sleeps. Huh. Well, maybe the second book we get, Book of the East, will give us more hints. Also, something I've noticed about this server is almost everyone style locks to their racial armors, and that's really weird to me. Like, it's like they don't want to look cool. And I don't think it's a side effect of having my stuff set to static, because if it was, you know, I would think that, you know, I wouldn't ever see anyone in different gear, and I do see people in different gear. At least I'm pretty sure I do. Sorry about my breathing there. Whenever I drink a little too much, I kind of like have to remind myself to breathe. Figure the rest out by yourself, huh? Book of the East. From the island lake, south runs the flow. Where it goes, only beastmen know. So, let's see. There is one whose body breaks, death it deals and death it reaps. And in the sky a beacon makes, where it sits the night soul sleeps. One whose body breaks, death it deals and death it reaps. And in the sky a beacon makes. I have no idea how you're supposed to fucking know where to go based off of these. Maybe they make more sense in Japanese. Maybe there's some sort of Japanese context that makes this make sense. At least the Book of the East, though, sort of tells us, you know, it's in a beastman stronghold. So at that very minimum amount of information, that we will go to Chocobo to Jugner Forest. So we gotta go to Devoy. And it may be a mistake to go to Devoy on a job that doesn't have invisible, but I guess I'm stupid or something and willing to be stupid. We can always use our trust as a crutch, so we don't really need to be careful. Oh, but we do need to actually pay attention to where we're going. I really like the trees in Ronfar. They're very similar to trees of about 25 years growth in Georgia. They're not perfect, you know, they're just video game trees. But they're much better and more realistic than many of the trees in Final Fantasy XIV. Especially in the newer zones. I feel like they kind of gave up trying in 14. Like, they didn't really care about the overworld, so they just sort of put trees and vaguely tree-shaped things into areas that are supposed to be forested and called it a day. Whereas trees in this game have very deliberate design decisions, like all these branches that have been pruned more or less. I mean, these trees don't look as good, and they don't even fully load until you're like right next to them, but considering the the 11-year difference in the games, I'm kind of disappointed in 14. I mean, yeah, you might say the Black Shroud looks amazing or something, but honestly, the Black Shroud, it doesn't look amazing. Like, I'm sorry, but there's gonna be even more forest areas in this game that just put it to shame in a lot of ways. Shroud honestly suffers from basically trying to be too many things at once. It's almost as if they took the Sanctuary of Zeta from this game, Ronfar, and then like some other area, and jumbled it all together and tried to make a grand forest. I don't know if it was different in 1.0, but in the current state of 14, like, it's not like it's ugly. It still looks good. Like, it's actually a place I enjoy being. It just doesn't have the same feel. Like, the trees don't feel real. They're either too big with not enough branches, or too small with too many. And, you know, they just don't look like real trees at all. Now, I'm going to be checking my wide scan as I ride down through here once we get a little further south. Because it's possible that when I gave up on my purple belt notorious monster, it's possible because I just killed a ram. I'd killed both rams. There's 2 battering rams that spawned down there. It's possible that it spawned after I gave up on it. And if that's the case, then, and if no one else has gone by and killed the thing, then we have a possibility of running into the Lumbering Lambert, which would drop the Lumbering Horn, which is 1/2 of what we need for the purple belt. But it's highly unlikely that that's the case. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. Here's a battering ram, but that's the western one. Supposedly, the eastern one is always the true placeholder, according to years worth of farming data on this, and also data mining on its ID number or something like that. The range goes all the way to where these like 4 trees are sort of nestled in a triangle shape. And personally, I've actually seen Lumbering Lambert just north of this little ravine. What's that? There's big... Oh, it's just another battering ram. Okay, so that's probably the eastern one. Yeah, so no notorious monster for purple belt yet, but maybe someday we'll get it. Also, you notice the Chocobo riding time? They give you, like, so much time to ride a Chocobo. Like, you could literally ride a Chocobo from Sandoria to Bastok, and you'd still probably have half your time left over, if not more. And then, like, you could also ride one from Juneau to Bastok or Juneau to Windurst, and still have plenty of time left over. And all that happens is once the time expires on your Chocobo ride, the Chocobo, you dismount and get off the Chocobo, and that's it. So, that's the whole thing. I am really feeling the alcohol I drank. And honestly, I don't even really know why. Huh. Oh, wow, he's gained 7 levels since I casted Protect 2 on him. That Corsair, I ran into him when I had zoned for the Carbuncle's Ruby, and he was level 12. And it was shortly after that I killed the 2 rams and decided, yeah, I'm not gonna get this notorious monster anytime soon, so I just record an episode now and move on with my life. You might notice that message with the pink text in the text box there. Report immediately to the Herald. I-8 on the map to take part in Ballista. Ballista is the PvP of Final Fantasy XI, and it's like objective-oriented PvP. You get these like items that you basically have to go put in a score thing, and then different things happen depending on whether you kill the person who has the item or not. And most people don't ever participate in it. Only the most like hardcore devoted to Ballista people participate in it, and which is literally almost no one. And I would actually be surprised if more than like a handful of people were still participating in it, because only a handful of people ever participated in it, even when the game was in its most active stages. And yeah, the Final Fantasy XI community basically decided that the game was hard enough. There didn't need to be player versus player. But humans being humans, some humans decided that player versus player was all they wanted to really do and focus on. And player versus player is wildly unbalanced in this game. Some jobs just have a straight up like not even an advantage, it's like a crushing like superiority over everything else. Like for instance, Blue Mage is like so good at player versus player that if you fight a Blue Mage that knows exactly what they're doing and they know what job you're going to be on, they're probably going to kill you unless you're like some hotshot Paladin or Red Mage or Rune Fencer that has every damage taken down set on and stuff. But the other thing about player versus player is you can't swap your gear while you're in at all. So if you've got one set that's specialized to defend against one type of attack, that's it. That's all you get. That's all you got. Let's grab this teleport book in case we die or something. Okay, so we're in Devoy. This is the big orc stronghold of the base game. It's got orcs ranging from the level 30s up to the level 70s in it. Maybe more if they added stuff. We're not going to be trying to fight anything here, although there are a couple of notorious monsters that are around our level range, actually a little bit higher. And the base enemies in here are like in the mid-20s, so they'll aggro us if they see us. Now let me look up a map here, because this guide tells me where to go, but I know where to go. I need to see the path. It doesn't have a path laid out for me. Okay, so we zoned in here, and we need to go. We need to get all the way to the southwest. So we basically need to yeah, run to the west and hop into the river. I believe. Magic damage kills for record of imminence, huh? Well, that would be easy to do on Black Mage or Red Mage. Or Blue Mage. Or Summoner, possibly. Okay, so... we're in the river. We need to go south. And these Poogles, I think, aggro sound. Yeah, they do. They aggro sound. This is why we have Trust out. Semi Lafina or whatever over there, she's Ranger. And the move she just used was Sharp Shot. And that's Barrage. And Barrage basically does like 4 ranged attacks at once. But look at how fast Halber got TP. Like, he got TP faster than any fucking samurai ever could. I don't know how he gets TP so fast, but he did. He got TP faster than she could even initiate a single ranged attack. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. I hope to God that we can get through the river this way to where we need to go. It's been so long that I don't fully remember. But if we hug the right-hand wall, we should be okay. Like, we can get up to land right there, but we don't want to, unless we absolutely need to. We want to keep taking the river until it bends around to the... Oh, son of a bitch. Comcast has fucked my connection. I took longer than I thought I was going to take. But maybe it won't shut down. Maybe my connection will come back, and when I press OK, I'll just get the option to reconnect, and I won't have to deal with that. But I'm pretty sure that the second I press OK, it's going to go back to POL, which is going to take us out of the game, which is going to cause my recording software, which is the Xbox Game Bar, to which comes standard now on like every Windows operating system. It's going to cause it to go. Hello again. Welcome back to this Let's Play. Hopefully Comcast doesn't shit on me again. They've been known to. Also, sorry again for getting sort of preachy. Especially if you're like of an opposite persuasion or something. Or you think I'm just some sort of crazy conspiracy theorist. I might even cut that out. Like, so I'm gonna have to stitch this together in Premiere, at least if Premiere doesn't fuck things up. Like I said, I was gonna actually stitch together a previous episode in Premiere, but I haven't done it yet. Mainly because I hate opening Premiere, but... do I have enough to cast Sneak? I do, okay. Pretty sure these are Sneak, I could be wrong. Oh, but it already aggroed. Okay, whatever. Looks like I got an enhancing magic skill up out of the deal. Probably a record of imminence I could set that would let me bypass certain things. not bypass, but get more EXP for killing these things. What's crazy about Pin of Thrust is it's like a level 49 weapon skill for Dragoons. They have the skill rating to get it like that early or whatever. But Trusts don't give a fuck. They just do whatever they want. Oh, we actually capped our sword skill on Red Mage. How about that? Maybe I should rest and get some MP. But I'm not going to do that. Because... incredibly tough, huh? Well, we've got a Puru, so we'll be fine. I don't remember marbles spawning in the river here, but there's a lot I don't remember. Where are we? We're at J11. Where is that according to this map? J da 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 11. So wait. No, I don't want a map with a monastic cavern. What the fuck? We're actually further south than we need to be, and we're on the wrong side of the map. I'll wait till Calmwind has like 100 MP, and we'll go back and hug the left wall. There should have been a turnoff. I thought I was hugging the right wall. There should have been a turnoff. According to this map, there's a waterway that goes to the west, and then I can just get up onto the land over there. Man, a Pururu recovered MP like crazy fast. It's a good thing, but like, damn. Like, her MP just like shot up. Later on, she starts using a weapon skill that just restores MP, and she doesn't actually auto attack enemies, so she just uses it. Like, whenever she has the TP to use it, she just uses it. She's got like a slow regain effect, and okay, so we're at that bend, and the path west should be here. Yeah, there we go. Now theoretically, unless there's roadblocks that I don't remember, we should just be able to go all the way west. Aggro a few more pugils. Someday I'll care about my MP, but today is not that day. God, this travel time is killing me. Also, names keep getting turned back on. See how I got like stuck on the pugil? There's like a window or add-on that makes that not happen. Ranged weapon skills, hooray. And more red mage levels, because why not? So at least we got full MP now. Okay, so we just want to keep going west. We basically want to go all the way west, and then there'll be a break to the right that continues in the water, and there should be a break to the left that goes up on land. Unless the break that looks like it goes up on land on the map doesn't actually go up on land. But if it doesn't, then we're in serious trouble, because like... Okay, it does. Good. Well, at least get some enfeebling magic skill ups out of this. War lizards and orcish impalers, which are very tough. Ooh. How hard are the war lizards? Decent challenge? Okay, cool. But basically, we want to now sort of just go more south. Are you serious? I think at 100 we get the weapon skill Shining Blade, which is a light elemental sword skill that's slightly weaker than Seraph Blade that you've probably seen Aruhat using. Sword's weird like that. It has Burning Blade then Red Lotus Blade. It's like Red Lotus Blade is just better than Burning Blade, isn't it? They have different skill chain properties. Same thing goes for Shining Blade and Seraph Blade, I think. But it's kind of annoying. Okay. Blubbery Bulge? Wait. Is that... Let's see. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know how strong that is. Level 45. Doesn't drop anything special. Has 2,200 HP. Required for the quest, the Miraculous Dale. Well, fuck me, I guess. Obtain key items, Night Soul. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Now we get the fuck out of here. I really don't know how the riddles, like, we're supposed to tell you to go exactly there, but that's where you gotta go to unlock Paladin. Now we're gonna warp back to Sandoria, of course, and get Paladin unlocked. I'm still seriously wondering what's up with everyone wearing their, like, starter gear for their style locks on this server. No, I know it's not the setting either, because I remember seeing people in the purple red mage artifact thing. Okay, give me your weird camera angles and let me unlock Paladin now. And he gives you a Kite Shield. The ability to play Paladin. And the Kite Shield is a level 28 shield. I believe it's a size 4 shield, which is like the second biggest size. I think shields go up to size 5 for regular shields. The relic shields are size 6, which has unique properties, which is usually really high block rate, but also really high damage block. Basically, the larger your shield size, the more damage it'll block, but usually up until size 6, which is unique, the larger the shield, the less often it'll block. And the Mahogany shield we got on right now is categorized, I think, as like a size 3 or something like that, which is like, got kind of a poor block rate, but a decent damage block or something. The relic shields are all pretty damn good. The Aegis lets you block magic damage almost entirely and lets you go beyond the natural magic damage taken cap of 50%. By default, every character, if they're wearing gear and have spells cast on them that lower magic damage taken, their magic damage taken caps at minus 50%. And so the only way to lower magic damage after that is either to find gear that extends the cap, which is usually only tank relics, or get magic evasion gear, which causes you to resist the spell on top of cutting its damage in half. And if you resist a spell, the damage on it gets cut in half, and then if you have the magic damage taken down, then the spell automatically gets cut in half as well. And those effects stack, so yeah. And then also magic evasion lets you evade things like poison, or resist things like poison and stuff. That's what magic evasion does. So like, really big important stats. Get tired here. Let's see though. We now have unlocked the aforementioned, oops, I didn't mean to go into the delivery box. We've unlocked Paladin, Ranger, and Ninja. We can go and unlock... Let's go ahead and go and unlock Dark Knight now. Because... there's no reason not to. Although I guess I should switch to Warrior so I can have the sword equipped. Because I think I need the sword equipped. I did the 100 kills earlier. It took like an hour. Actually, it took a little less than an hour, but... and it would have taken even less time than that, but I was specifically targeting Stone Eaters to get Zinc Ore for Tenchoto fame. So, that was the whole thing. And as a result, because of Records of Imminence, I got Warrior to level 40. It's kind of funny. Let's just... no, I guess... yeah, it's whatever. Okay. I could get my Ice and Dose Slings, because those are slightly better on defense, but it doesn't really matter. The Centurion scale things have one less defense, but one more agility. Let's see. I grab my Iron Scale Mail, because whatever. The Centurion gauntlets are better than the Iron Scale Mail ones because it's only one less defense, but you get a dexterity out of it, which is more crit rate and more accuracy depending on if the dexterity ticks you up to an even number of dexterity, which in our case it does not, but I'll still take the enhanced crit rate, so it's whatever. I don't know exactly how much one crit rate does, or one dex does for crit rate, but whatever. Stats are better than no stats. Yeah, we'll go to Bastock. We'll go to the mines. We're going to the mines so we can hop on a Chocobo. I don't have the Outpost Warp nor the book for Pashhal Marshlands. And I don't know any white mages. And I don't have the Teleport Dim scroll. Nor the level on white mage to use Teleport Dim. No, actually my white mage is only like 3 levels away from that, so I should probably do that. The first 3 teleport... no, sorry, I've got better things to do. Yeah, sometimes the Chocobo stables ask you to deliver Chocobos for them, and you get like... you get a small amount of gear and like a Chocobo voucher, and I think a small amount of fame too, because it counts as a quest. But it's like such a small thing, and you have to go all the way to Juneau to do it, that it's like, sorry, but no. Also, sometimes they ask you for any possible Chocobo stable that's within range of your Chocobo. So technically they could have asked us to go to Windurst, which would have meant riding all the way to like Rolandberry Field, and then going into Saramug Champagne, and then riding all the way down to Windurst. It'd probably take like 10 minutes, but like on a Chocobo, but you know, it's not something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out of my way to do because the reward is so small. I've literally got better things to do. Of course, you can accept it and then ignore them. And I think if you accept it, they give you the Chocobo ride for free. But then you get sort of like a hassle message when you get off the Chocobo if you get off of it early. Something like that. And also, I think it's possible to hurt your fame level. I'm not exactly sure on the specifics, but I've read before that sometimes doing quests, certain quests, has a positive influence on fame and a negative influence on fame in other places. And then sometimes taking up a quest but then like canceling it or abandoning it if it's possible to like fail the quest or whatever.